What is it like being an artist screaming into the void and very few people seem to be listening? Okay, so it sucks. I don't need to tell you that. As a creator, the worst feeling in the world is screaming out into the void, "Notice me, senpai," and then, like, no one notices you. And it sucks. It's a horrible feeling. But what I try to tell myself when I'm going through these little emotions, because I see these comments in the forums all the time, I experience the same thing. What I try to tell myself is, hey, I can keep screaming into the void, and I can hope to myself that I do eventually have all those people see my work and, pray to the algorithm YouTube gods that they put my video in something that's not related to unicorns. Yes, I posted a video about art, and they put me in a video about someone blogging about unicorns. Please, YouTube algorithm, please tell me how that makes sense. Just tell me, please. Like, the algorithm is not your friend, especially when you first start on YouTube. I know that I've been on this channel for a while, but I've also had, like, dead channel for a long time, so I'm essentially starting again. So, you gotta get that algorithm to like you, and the algorithm is, it's interesting. If you're not making a clickbait video, then the algorithm doesn't like you. And as an artist, it's hard to make a clickbait video unless you're drawing fan art, which I'm not saying I'm never going to do it, but I really don't want to get into the fan art. But then people just subscribe to your fan art, and it becomes a whole thing. That's not where I want to go with this channel. But anyway, you can hope that one day the algorithm gods are going to smile upon you, whether it be on Webtoon or VR chat, and everybody's gonna flock to your channel, and it's gonna be great, and you're gonna have all the following. Almost like playing the lottery. All you just have to be a really good salesperson, which a lot of people don't have the luxury of having, or we don't have the opportunity to reach as many people as other creators do. So you just kind of have to play the waiting game and hope that things work out. And then there's the other thing I could do, which is just stop screaming. Just stop screaming. I did that for a while, and honestly, my comic and my content suffered for it. And if I'm not screaming, I never gave up, but I did slow down on my artwork in general. And honestly, if I'm not screaming to the world and I'm not saying, "Hey, check out my comic, I spent this time on it, I think you'll enjoy it, please come look at my work," if I'm not doing that, if I have stopped screaming and I have given up, then there's never any chance of me hitting any of my goals. It's simple. As a creator, and a small-time creator, it is a lot harder to keep up the motivation and keep going. But then again, the idea of actually making it big scares me, because oh my god, the pressure of having, like, can you imagine, like, being a huge YouTuber is like a pressure. I have seen it. It breaks people. It can be mentally taxing, and I'm talking about YouTube more than comics, because this is obviously YouTube, but the same can happen to comics. Like, I don't even know if it would bother me at this stage, but posting to like 1 million people and just hoping that those 1 million people, who probably aren't, we'll get into that, but just knowing that they're gonna see your work is pretty daunting. As a smaller creator, you have a chance to go back and correct your work, and you can make alterations and just, work at your own pace without a bunch of people going, "Oh my god, you changed something." So I imagine that is a very scary concept too. I wouldn't say no. Rise to the challenge. I have my own goals, but my goodness, I basically, what I'm trying to say is, although as a creator the idea of making it big and being massive is appealing to me, being a smaller creator is also pretty amazing, because as I said, you get to work at your own pace. I'm already fortunate enough to be in a position where I can work on my comic and do what I love, and I've been working on it all this time, and I kind of just hit this thing in my brain today, which is why I'm really discussing it. I have been so focused on getting those huge numbers and being essentially paid to do what I love. That's all what we want to do, right? We all want that goal of being paid to do what we love. Until then, it's just a hobby. But I've been fortunate enough to pursue this hobby to the point where I'm at 113 chapters, and I have been fortunate enough to work on this comic and achieve everything that I have been struggling to achieve, but I have still been able to achieve without being like paid or having the massive following because of just circumstance. I am extremely grateful for what I have been able to achieve and the opportunities I've been given in order to be able to achieve and get to where I am today. I want to thank everyone who's been supporting my comic, everyone who will hopefully join along and support my comic and my YouTube. I'm also going to thank Elijah Lynette. I hope I said that right. Like, she has literally been there with me from the start. Before I even started Tame, I was working on, I don't even know when she kind of came along, but she's been there for a while. I want to say I had this series called Engine 999, and I know she was definitely around for that because she was basically helping me check that, and she's been helping me check my questionable writing skills for years. I think I've gotten a little bit better at checking my spelling, because I honestly, when I'm writing out the script, I kind of just go like on the page and then I just start drawing. I don't really check, but I have gotten better at, you know, copying, pasting into Word to make sure that, you know, I have actually gotten the right spelling, but sometimes I miss them. I'm gonna say Allie because I'm probably saying it wrong, but Allie has been approving my work since like way back then, and I'm so thankful for that, because honestly, thanks to her, you haven't been reading my god-awful, like, grammar is something I know I need to work on. I've been getting a little better at it, but that's effort, and this is why comic writers have like editors, so that they can catch all these little things that we don't miss, because I have so much to focus on that the grammar is just the one thing that I kind of slack a bit on, because, you know, I got the writing, the drawing, and the posting, and the fixing up the pages to post online, and then posting them, and I got plenty of other stuff to worry about. So it's nice to have a Allie there to check my work for me, and, you know, make sure that it's not embarrassingly, well, it's probably still cringy, but it's not embarrassingly bad, and I'm 100% thankful for that too. I also have other people who sometimes message me and let me know on stuff both of us may have missed during editing, and that is also really helpful, so thank you for that. And what else is there I want to say? Just thank you. So basically, this is a kind of motivational / thank you video to everyone who has supported me throughout the years and who continues to support me. I don't really get the opportunity to thank people, or I don't thank them enough is what I should say. I have the opportunity, I just don't do it enough, and I really should do it more, and I feel like YouTube is going to be a good platform and a good place for me to do that, and I can directly thank people and say thank you. And I just want to thank Allie also for supporting me on Patreon throughout all these years. Honestly, without Allie, I probably would not have still even been going. She's just been silently supporting me from the background for all these years, and just having her there has made this infinitely easy on me. So I want to thank her for that. I'm so grateful. Allie, you're awesome. I'm sorry, I need to thank you more. I am very bad at that. I've been taking so much for granted, and I need to stop doing that. So thank you, Allie, for supporting me in my comic and on Patreon and just in everything. It's been awesome. Do I have anything else to say? Really, as a creator, what's it like screaming out into the void? It sucks. It's a terrible feeling sometimes, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to take a step back and really think about what's important and what you've been able to achieve and the things you've been able to do, even if you don't have that massive following. Because honestly, as I wouldn't say no to the massive following, but at the same time, it kind of scares me. So pressure, I don't even know how I'd handle that. If it was a slow incline, then I would get used to it, but if it was just like which would like million to one never gonna happen, but if that happened, yeah, that would be a day. So hopefully we never have to figure that one out, because I don't even know how to respond to that. But anyway, this is just a little video to say thank you, to hopefully make other creators think, hey, I haven't made it yet. One day I might make it, but that day is not today, and that's fine. I still got the chance to create, I still got the chance to share what I had with the rest of the world, and honestly, as long as I'm getting people who come back and read my comic at the end of the day, then I feel like that's an achievement. Subscribers are awesome, but try not to focus on them too much, because a lot of people who subscribe are probably not going to come back and view your work again, or they're just kind of dead accounts at some point. So I do look at subscribers, but I tend to focus on views more than anything else. The smaller creator, let me just say, it becomes a lot easier when you focus less on subscribers and making it big, because honestly, if you're not enjoying yourself and you're just trying to do it to make it big, then it can actually hinder you, and you can start creating stuff that you're not enjoying and you're not having fun, and then people pick up on that because it's not your work, you're not loving it, you're just doing it to please the algorithm, and it just becomes a whole thing. So my advice to you is to focus less on subscribers and focus more on those views you're getting. Because if you're getting those repeat views and you're getting people coming back and looking at your work, then you're doing something right. If you're not mass losing subscribers and you're not mass losing views every week, then people are coming back. They're wanting more of your content, they're wanting more of you, and it's a slow process. Some people get lucky and then boom, hit it right away, but not everyone can be that lucky. We're all a million people trying to do the same thing. So, try to stay optimistic. I know it's hard. I know creators go through these slumps, but try to have some of my blind, stupid optimism and just tell yourself, I'm not there yet, but maybe one day I will be. And until then, I'm just gonna keep loving what I do and appreciating time I get to work on it. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching my video today and for subscribing to my channel and for leaving all those beautiful likes, and for those who have commented on my videos. I'm excited to be back and making more content. First week I kind of wanted to boom shove out a bunch of videos because I was on vacation, and I wanted to shove some of my older videos out so I had some newer content for newer people coming in to view, but things probably are going to slow down a little bit now. So thanks everybody, thanks for watching my video. Check out my comic Tame if you have the time, it's linked in the description. I will see you in a future video. Goodbye guys!